Hello, friends. I come to you today because I feel like I haven't made a video about this in a while, and it's about time that I update you guys on my life because it's been a few months. I feel like it's been a few months since that has happened. Last time I made a video about my life, it was when I was on my way back to LA, and I've been here for about, oh shit, for almost like 2 3 months, like about 3 months, back home, back to my LA home. And I just want to update you guys. Like, I have so much amazing shit that I want to share, and just like I've literally been upgrading myself. And when I say upgrading myself, I mostly mean like spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Obviously, that's like physically, that's like a given. You know what I'm saying? It's a time to look cute, and it's a time to just like look ugly and come up. And that's just what I strongly believe in. I've been receiving a lot of upgrades, like spiritually. And I can't even lie, like this shit is amazing. Like I can't even start. I should have grounded myself before I started making this video. Cause like right now I'm in like a more flighty mood. Like not even flighty, but like yeah, I guess flighty, because I'm all over the place. Like I'm all over the place. I've been okay. So anyway, let me start from when I first got here. Jesus, it's so crazy because if I could describe this in any type of way, it would be the fact that like I feel like I am completely different from before I came here. So when I was planning coming back here, like my plans for rearrival was, I knew that they were major. Like these plans were coming directly from like source. Like okay, source was giving me like like a plan, or like helping me like make decisions. Like look, these are your options, and they all lead you somewhere. But you know, you choose whatever you think is highest. And I felt like okay, me coming back to LA and doing different things, like specific things that I don't really want to get too into right now because they're still like in the works. But I guess like I'll give you like a brief like summary, I guess. But I've been really into this acting thing. Like it's much more than just acting too. It's a lot of creative expression and a lot of connecting, like, and talking. Like I realized that I get myself in some pretty successful places solely from me just communicating and talking with people, which is like a beautiful gift. Communicating and writing and things like that. And I don't know, guys, I'm honestly so overwhelmed, like, and I feel so blessed because soon as like I said, on my way back here, like I told you guys, I took the train. It was a beautiful train ride, beautiful ride. Oh my God. It was like almost like magical. Like anybody seen like Polar Express, like I'm sure. Obviously it wasn't Christmas, it wasn't snowing, but it was like this magical thing. Like every single thing that happened to me on the train felt beautiful. I even wrote a book. I know it sounds crazy, but I was on the train for like 2 days, so I wrote a fucking a short book. Talked to people and kids, and it's like I've always been this kind of person, but it's happening more and more that I get into like my highest self, and like I attract people like so easily. Like people just for some reason want to talk to me and want to tell me their hopes and dreams, and it's beautiful. Like I be feeling like, who am I? Like I know who I am, but it's like you can see that, you can see me. Like it's crazy because it's like I see certain things and I know certain things about myself, obviously because I'm me, but like sometimes you get surprised, like whoa, like people see, like they understand what is inside of me. So that's kind of also a thing that's been helping me like along in my journey. But yeah, and upon arrival, like you know when you do something and like you go through some hard shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you go through some hard times, like something difficult happens and then you got to figure it out, and then something difficult happens. So each time things like that happen, I think people don't always realize that it's like a test. Like you have to, it's growing you so that when you encounter more problems, you know how to deal with them like easily. It's like the higher the level you go, the harder your problems are going to be. So you need to like learn how to like handle problems at every level. I have not went through shit I cannot handle. Like let's just keep it real. Like I'm always been like a rebel. Like I say what I want, I do what I want. I really don't give a fuck what anyone has to say. I've encountered people who before I got here, just like it was crazy because it was like this period of me searching for people to like help get me through, like be a mentor, be of guidance or some type of like model for me to understand. And I came across people who were just doing that naturally. Then I had people who the people I was looking to was kind of like trying to control me, which was very frustrating. So when I got here, it's almost like I don't have any of that. Like I am that person to other people, and I think that's beautiful because I most of the people I found to be like helpful for me, and this is just a tip to anyone working alone, traveling alone. Most of the people I found were like indirect or people I wouldn't think to be that person in my life. Like I have a friend named Randall, and we connected just recently, but we're from we're both from St. Louis, and we both have businesses that we're doing right now. And I remember he told me, we were on the phone, and he told me like, okay, I'm looking for, someone to just like we were just talking about, people to have in our lives and da da da. And I just basically told him my experience. Okay, so this is what I did. I kind of had to be that person for myself. And I've always been a go getter. Anything I needed or needed to know, I've always gotten or learned myself. But when I went through that period before I got back here where I'm like, I'm doing this shit that's outside of my knowledge, like I think I need like, there's nothing wrong, guys. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Go for the shit you want. Go for it. Like, go for it yourself. Like, find a way to do it. But ask the universe, like, hey, universe, ancestors, guides, send me a person. Like, pray, if that's what you identify with, pray for a person to be in your life, to be like that pillar. It's so crazy because the people I learn from, that I tend to learn from the most, are the people who are the hardest on me. And hard as in like, they're just not nice. They're like, oh, I'm giving you this information because it's like they don't even, it's weird. But all I can say is from that is like, you kind of want to just be there for yourself. And the people who need to come through and be that for you will come through. Sometimes it's very brief. It's not like, oh, they're going to be in your life for years. And, it's sometimes it's very brief, but sometimes it's all you need. Sometimes you just need a moment of someone to say this one thing and it could just be so profound. Like, whoa, I was looking for that this whole time. So that's been happening a lot. I'm just rambling. I don't even care. I got to share with y'all, bitch, because my life, y'all, like I almost want to cry right now. Like every day I wake up and I just feel like I wake up in like a dreamland, like a perfect land of living, because everything I need is like taken care of, because that's what happens when you find your purpose and you live in that purpose every day and you just kind of like trust the universe and trust yourself. Like when I say trust the universe, I kind of just honestly mean like trust yourself, like making decisive decisions. That could be anything. Like that's literally with anything in life: what you're going to eat, what you're going to do tonight, what you're going to do right now, what you're going to wear, who you're going to talk to. Are you going to do something that somebody wants you to do, or are you going to talk to this person or you're not? Like just make decisive decisions. Let's see, what else? I just want to share like specific things, but not give y'all too much. I'm speechless because it's not even just about the acting. It's like so much deeper than that. I look at this career as like a form of storytelling. So one of my biggest inspirations is Will Smith, and that's because, and also Marilyn Monroe, but not because of what you may think, because she's beautiful and like a sex symbol and like a legend. Nah, it's simply about her acting. Like I actually watch her movies. Like I don't just like her because she's popular and everybody thinks she's cool. Like I actually like love her movies, and one of my favorite films by her, with her starring in it, is Bus Stop. I watched that movie for the first time when I was a kid with my grandma, because my grandma watched a lot of old shit. And I love films. I grew up on really cool films. And yeah, Will Smith, because he pretty much, how he goes about selecting things that he's going to act in is if he agree, like, I don't want to say agree, but pretty much like agrees with the story that's being told, or he can identify with it in some way, or if he's conscious about what he's putting out for the people to watch. And that's pretty much how I feel That's exactly how I feel. And so it's like a form of storytelling through you and being a character. So I don't know. I'm pretty excited about it because I don't know. I just feel so blessed. It's like I can't even explain in detail. But the few things I want to share specifically is one, okay, I'm going to share this one thing about health wise that I actually haven't told anybody. No one knows this, not my family, no one. But originally, I thought I just had RA because I talked to you guys about my health stuff on previous videos because that is why I was like doing a lot with my diet and exercise. But I thought I had RA, which is an autoimmune disease that is pretty severe. It's a chronic autoimmune disease. Look it up. I don't have time to like explain it in detail. It's very it could be pretty intricate to understand, but in short, it's like your body is like attacking itself, most specifically the joints, which sounds not bad, but like think about it. Like your joints is all everything that's like connected. So if it's like not working or under like attacked by your body, it's going to affect your energy levels, your ability to even use and move your body. So that's that. But I learned from my specialist, from my doctor, that I actually have lupus, which is kind of similar to cancer. My mom had it. She died very young. She was about 37, 38. And she died because of complications dealing with lupus. Lupus is a very tricky thing, and most people just have a very hard life and kind of short, usually, if not treated like very, very well. A lot of people spend the majority of their life in like after diagnosed, like in the hospital, like on IV bags and sick, and it's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little scary because like I look at death and sickness and things like this very different than like the average human, but I look at it as a chance to understand that my purpose is pressing. So every day that I wake up, it's like my purpose is right at the front of my mind because I understand that I have a lot harder work to do than people who don't deal with things like this, which is like, okay, I don't need a pity party or anything like that, but everything that I do has to be more calculated. And I feel like that it was I mean, it's my soul mission. I didn't come here not knowing that I was going to have something like this going on because I knew myself before I was born and I knew what I was coming here to do. So being a triple Virgo is like a huge blessing. It's like the perfect thing that could have happened to me because everything I have to do is like calculate it now. And it's like, that's nothing for a Virgo, especially a triple, honey. I could do that with my eyes closed and my damn sleep if I want to. You know what I'm saying? So my day-to-day activity, my diet, my everything I do has to be like kind of in harmony all the time. And that's something that's taken a lot of my time and energy and focus, but it's like such a blessing because I don't have to put my mind on stupid shit that doesn't matter because now I have something that's taking like all of my time. Like I don't really have time for anything else, and that's a huge blessing because I was someone who would distract myself because it's like when you're so great, it's almost like you want to like distract yourself from your greatness. Like my life has just been suffering this whole time. I don't know what greatness is like. I just want to stay. It's like, nah, bro. Not only I've come completely out of that shit, it's like now I have something that I can actually like put my mind on and keep. And it's like I don't want to do anything else anyways. So I just wanted to share that for anyone's dealing with health stuff or mental health stuff or depression. Like I've been there, done that. And you can get through it. You can get through it. You got to find your why. You got to find your purpose and your reason. And for me, I did a lot of spiritual things that led me to that place. And that's one of the biggest things is me remembering why I'm even here on earth in the first place. And so that has helped me. So I feel very good. I feel healthy. I have days where I feel horrible. Like I feel very tired. Like I cannot get up. I cannot walk around. I don't even want to go into detail because it's actually very depressing how this thing like affects your body and affects you and your brain and the way you think. But it's handleable. You just have to be so strict. You know what I'm saying? So aside from that, I did want to share that because I haven't shared it with anyone, and I feel like I had to get that out and share it. I just feel blessed. Like, I cannot stress enough. I just been telling my dad and my brothers and my family, like, look, I know y'all want to know what's going on and like what I'm doing. And before, when I was here, before I went home for the summer, and like when I was here for a year and a half by myself, I would like update everyone, like usually on what I was doing and send pictures and updates. But now that I know what I'm doing and I'm like on a focus, it's like I don't have time to update them. And I just assure them every time, like, look, y'all gonna be good. Y'all gonna be proud. I'm gonna let y'all know, but I'm only trying to update y'all when I got like solid shit that I want to share. And it's so crazy because a lot of things have been happening. Like, I've been praying for my soul family. Like, I feel like my soul family is drawing closer to me. It's so crazy because like your soul family, these people are like literal reflections of you. And everyone I meet has shown me some type of like in-depth reflection of a part of me, which lets me know that my soul family's coming. And me knowing the kind of person I am, my soul family something else. I already know it already because I'm something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not an easy person to get close to. I'm not an easy person to understand. I'm very hardworking, but I have a very good time. It's like all this balance stuff, but it's like a layer and a plethora of ways of being. And I just want to share this too. Even my soul, like my soul flame. I said my soul flame. My other whole. Like, everyone was split up, and everyone has like another person that is like their other soul. Like, I don't want to say other half because that's not what it is. You both are whole people and souls, but together you knew each other. You were connected before this life, and I feel I know who that person is, and I feel like I know my soul family. So that's pretty exciting, but it's also a little irritating because it's like you can sense and feel each other, and it's crazy because like you'll see or like get like glimpses of them in their entirety, like through like true eyes and not through like the happiness of just knowing who they are. And it's like, ooh, like we so much alike, and I'm seeing myself and I'm so irritated. Like, y'all, when y'all meet y'all soul family, it's not always gonna be beautiful. It's not always gonna be a joyous reunion. Like, sometimes you're gonna be irritated because like you see like so many shades of yourself in these people. So you see your lights, your darks, your dark pieces, your light pieces, and you're just like, damn, is that what I look like to other people? Like, it's kind of annoying, but it's so crazy because my soul, my other soul hole, my soul hole, ew, ignore that. But anyway, he's just like me. It's really fucking weird, and it fucks with me like to the point where I can't ignore it. I can't escape it. I can't not think about it. But we're so much alike, it's almost scary. Watching this person like inspires me, though it kind of irritates me because it's like, damn, like we're so much alike. Like, I wish we could like chop it up, but it's inspiring because it's a certain height that I have to reach to even be able to like really be around this person, which is cool because it's like that's my main fucking focus anyway. But it's like, wow, bro, if only you knew. If only you knew how much we was alike, like you would be tripped the fuck out. I don't even know if y'all understand. Somebody do. Somebody get it. Somebody get what I'm saying. But another thing that's happening to me right now, besides my soul family, me coming into terms with my health issues, my purpose, my blessings, baby, I am in the fifth dimension. Like, everywhere I look, it's like I can get a glimpse of the third and the fourth dimensions. Like, I see the hell, I see the in between, but my actual like realm and space is like everything that I want it to be, anything that I need. For example, yesterday I was like in a mood where I was a little like in a funk a little bit, and I was like, I'm just ready to like have my house in the hill. I'm just kidding, but I was just like, I'm just ready to like have my house alone, like live alone. I don't want any roommates and all that. And I told the universe, like, I expressed that to a friend. And I was like, girl, I just had to express that to you, my roommate. And I was like, I had to express that to you because like I don't ever complain in front of people, and I need to say that to somebody. Like, I'm tired of having it in. But that's the only time I've let myself complain, and it's over. She's like, I get it, cool. Later on, I was just like, universe, you know what? I just want to take a moment. I always say how grateful I am, but I'm like, universe, I have a moment. I just want to say that I'm so grateful. Like, I really am. Like, genuinely, I have everything that I need. And I could not have always said this about my life. Not only do I have everything I need, like, tangibly, like, physically, like, I feel, whoa, like I am not stressed. Well, a little stress sometimes slips in, but I'm not stressed. Like ongoing, no, I'm in control in that of like of my emotions and my all of that stuff. And that's a very nice feeling. I'm in a space right now where it's hard for me to get some of the things, just like really take time on my like natural health remedies and stuff like that as I want to. And so I was just like, universe, I just want some tea. So why I get home or whatever, and my roommate's just like, yeah, like it's a big ass box of tea, like if you want some. And I literally almost cried. Like it was just all these teas from Trader Joe's, and I love Trader Joe's. So I have green, peppermint, and ginger. Ginger tea is my favorite. That's a fun fact about me. Ginger, I love spice and I love ginger so much. Not only because it's so good for digestion, but because it just warms your body up and is just so comforting to me. But yeah, just be grateful. Notice those synchronicities in your life and notice the fact that like when you're at your highest, you manifest shit quickly. I know everyone's going through this. My roommate coming here every day like, girl, I seen triple numbers at work all day and I wanted this and it came right. And I'm like, bitch, you are aligned, bitch. You are powerful, honey. So that's just where I'm at now, y'all. As y'all can see, a bitch done changed her hair. I got rid of the blondes. My hair was a little damaged anyway. The color change was for acting. I know I asked if I should stay blonde or go natural, but this isn't even a natural color. This is blue black. And that's because, like, I can't do boring hair. I can't just do a regular natural color and be happy with that. So I did blue black for a little bit, but I'm going to dye it natural, soon. Probably in a couple weeks because I'm booked and busy, boo. So I need like a natural hair color. I love this hair color, by the way, and I love the way it is. I haven't cut it or anything, and it's like completely natural. Haven't cut it since I cut it short, like the Jada Pickett short fro. New hair, baby. I don't know if y'all can tell, but honey, I've been using some new products, so the skin is popping. This mostly vegan diet has my skin extra pop in my body. When I'm mostly vegan, y'all, I be feeling like motherfucking superwoman. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I have my moments with the health shit, but like superwoman any other time. Like it's amazing. What else? Like I promise y'all, like y'all gonna be feeling my dreams coming together. I gotta share with y'all my while we're here my vision board real quick. So I don't know if it's backwards, but this says red carpet ready. I want a cat, like I want an exotic cat. Hot air balloon because I have dreams that I'm like in a hot air balloon with my brother. So that I really like plants and nature, and this is like a fucking bag that's like covered in diamonds, which I think is beautiful. I want a lot of like crystals and diamonds and things like that. I want a horse. Romance, I guess not. I do at some point. Real fruit, non-GMO, straight from the earth. Frida Kahlo, she's an amazing artist, and she's just not giving a fuck about what nobody think. I love Frida Kahlo. I'm a rainbow, obviously. One of the best Virgos to ever live, Beyonce, and of course, where Michael at? Michael, butterfly wings, because I don't know, I just love butterflies. I'm powerful, baby. This said Zen Gold, but the end fell off. Healthier skin, which I have. Bold, honey, because that's what I am. And take out the boys, because boys thinks they the only one who can ball. Bitch, I'm balling. I ball on everybody. Fuck you mean. Take out the boys. Y'all out. Girls are winning. And champagne, because I just love champagne and I love wine. Love it. And star-crossed because, nigga, I'm a star and I'm just crossed up with a lot of stars nowadays. Flowers, because I just love nature. I love nature. My house is probably going to be fucking 60% jungle. Most likely, yeah. And an emerald necklace because I love emeralds. And that's it, y'all. Oh, yes. And I would like to address kind of what I was what I was talking about in my last video about like working and stuff. I really have to like be careful how I explain shit because people all interpret it in a different way and perceive it in a different way. And I didn't want to make it seem like I was just trashing work, like fuck work, fuck work. My thing was, my point is, after like much grounding and thinking, is that I have no problem with work. I've worked since I was 16 years old when my mom first passed away. My first job was Six Flags, where I worked literally like sometimes like 16-hour days, like doubles, because like I was just afraid. I was still in shock from losing my mom. So I was just like, if I don't take care of myself, what the fuck is going to happen? What is that going to look like? So I literally worked myself like a slave, like for years after that. And I missed so many days of high school just trying to like be a mom and be the woman I thought I had to be. And that's, so what I want to say about work is just find a job that you love. Like, find an occupation that you love, that you don't mind giving all your time to, or a lot of your time to, and just recognize the lessons that come with work that could teach you, bigger things like time management, how to run a business. I learned this in my business class in college, but even before that, because I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. But you know, a big thing about running a business that you must know is like, how is your feasibility plan going to work? You have to understand where you get all your materials, how much it costs, how you're going to pay for these things, how much out of pocket are you going to pay, how much loans are you going to need, if you're going to need any loans, how you going to pay that back, and like knowing that your business won't run that great in the first couple of years, you got to give it some time, and all this stuff. You can learn all that stuff by working. You can learn time management. You can learn par sheets, like how to stock yourself with things that you need, and you know hours, and just all these things that you can learn from being an employee. I've worked at plenty of places that I love, and I didn't mind giving my time to these places because these places also taught me things or gave me something in return for being an employee there, not just a check. I love work. I just feel like I'm not about to just be working mindlessly and giving my life to places just for consumerism. I think that's mindless because our planet is holding on for dear life. We're holding on for dear life. We're facing extinction. Like, this isn't a few years out, a few thousand, like, no, this is around the corner if we don't get our shit together. So just wanted to clear that up. I know I speak a lot about like my appearance and da-da-da. Like, yeah, just don't be discouraged by your glow up phase. Just know that you won't look how people expect you to look and do the things people expect you to do while you're in a certain phase. Like, you deserve so much while you're building. Like, reward yourself. Just understand, like, you're not living by anyone else's standards but your own. So I feel like the sooner you understand that, the like more comfortable you'll be in your skin and on your journey, because a lot of people are competing with each other, which is just lame. I'm just put it like that. As long as you are happy, do whatever you want. But if you are tired, if you are suffering, if you don't see your family, if your just health is fucked up, like, I really hope that you consider just figuring it, taking a break and figuring something out. That, like, one of my biggest things about moving to LA with the new plan is that before I was just like, oh, I'm gonna do my art and I'm gonna have a few jobs. Like, I don't care. I had 3 jobs easily until my health smacked the fuck out of me. And so when I came back, I'm like, I need a job that is not hard on my body. I kind of can essentially make my own hours, and the job means a lot to me and my purpose. And that's why I chose acting, because it's something I'm naturally good at. It's something that will help me build upon my other ventures. If you get my drift, like, acting will bring me influence. It will bring me enough money to sustain myself, and the influence is going to allow me to. Lenny Kravitz is one of the most amazing philanthropists that I've ever seen. That people wouldn't really think or know. He does things that I dream of doing. Just look up Lenny Kravitz and his work. Oh my God. So everything I want to do in life requires me to have a little money, a little influence. I'm just so stoked to do it. So that's one thing I can share with you guys. In my field of work, I don't mind putting in overtime I don't mind going OT and working until I'm tired, because this thing doesn't feel like work to me. I grew up in the arts, so it's like second nature to me. It's not something that's taking so much out of me, and I'm still able, like, as an actor, like, my health comes first. Like, people want to help you to be able to do the job or give you what you need. Like it's just perfect for me. So find something that's perfect for you, and your plan will work like magic once you feel happy about it. No matter what the plan is, if you feel good about it and you could look at it in a long term, like, it's good. So yeah, that's it.
Me, I'm tight.